student, now we are in the next tutorial of NumPy and our topic is array iterating. So what is the iteration? So that we will see here. So array iterating means when we access the element one by one, that is known as iterating. So iterating means going through the element one by one, and for that in Python you may use for loop, and you can easily iterate the element one by one by using NumPy concept. So now here we will go in the practical session and we will see how you can iterating the element using NumPy array. So here in the editor we will declare the numpy first by using import statement. So import numpy as n, and then I take one variable a and n dot array, and then here we will use list of elements. So first we will take one dimensional array, and then I want to print this element. Here you can take for loop for iterating purpose, and you take one variable in a because with a we created the array, and then here we have to write print x. Now we will check the output here. You see our array is coming here output like 1, 2 and 3. Got it? Now here we will see how you can iterate two-dimensional array. So I just copy this, then here for two-dimensional you have to close this all with the bracket. So this is what two-dimensional array. So for that two-dimensional array we are going with the same procedure. So this is what the array with two-dimensional, then you have to use for loop and print x. There is a error in the array because here the comma is missing. I forgot to give the comma, so that is what the two-dimensional now. So now it will work. So you see it's a two-dimensional array. But now suppose I want to iterate this one by one, means in place of matrix I want in sequential order of the all element. Means first I want 1, 2, then 3, again I want 1, 2, 3, means I want to produce this in a way just like we got the output in one-dimensional array. So for this procedure what you do now, this is the two-dimensional array. So in place of this print x, you have to take one more loop for y in x, and then here you have to specify print y. Now we have taken the two loops, so now you see you will get the element in sequential wise, like you see, like we got the output in one dimensional 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2 and 3. So now I close this, and now suppose if I convert into the three-dimensional, so I just copy this and enclose this all the elements. So now we have the three-dimensional. So in that three-dimensional, suppose if I remove this statement, then we get the values in matrix form. We will be getting two matrix. Y is not defined. Sorry, here we have to use variable x because in the for loop we have x. Now you see our output is coming here with the two matrices. Now here again I want the values in sequential order like we got in the previous output. So for that you have to remove this print and you take, it is three dimensional, so you use with y variable, like for y in x, and one more for loop we need because it's a three dimensional, so for z in y, and then here you have to take print function with z. So you will be getting the element list wise sequential order. You see like that, in place of matrix we are getting in this order. Now suppose this procedure you observe it is lengthy if you have more dimensional. So what you see, you have to remove this all and you have to use one numpy function. So you have to remove this a, and here you have to use numpy variable n. So nd iter function is there. Inside it you have to pass that array variable a. So by using this statement and by using this function, you can also get the element one by one. So for that we have to use here print x. So this element, this function will produce you the list. Now you can observe we are getting the same output here. So this function is very useful here. In place of using more number of for loop, it will create confusion for you. So nd iter function is very good there. So you can produce more than two dimensional array, 2, 3, 4, whatever it is. You can get the elements one by one in a particular order. So that the reason the nd iter function is more useful here in place of for loop. So here in this tutorial you understood how you can access one by one element by using for loop, by using nd iter function. So I hope you understood this tutorial. So thanks for watching this tutorial. Thank you.